headaches. Good. What else? What do you get from that? Good. Excellent. I'll send you one too. You get a bill. Yeah, and something you've got to pay. Now, I'm not saying don't do that, because these organizations, it may be your church, they're important to you, but you need to understand, just write it off as charity. Don't expect something from it. If you get something from it, great, but don't consider that to be an active part of your marketing program.
Don't write it off as charity. Write it off as
All right. Well, and here again, I'm thinking, all right, I'm talking to a bunch of accountants. All right. So I am not a tax advisor. Okay. I don't pretend to be a tax advisor, and I don't know what the IRS would say about it. Let me restate that at this point, put it in whatever category you want. Just don't consider that you're going to be expecting a return on investment from those dollars. Is that okay? Thank you for the advice. Whew. It's a tough crowd. Okay, so what those things are is image advertising. This is what Yellow Pages used to be. This is what if you do radio advertising, even sometimes radio is changing now. Marketing has changed. We are absolutely deluged by billions of impressions every day. Sounds, smells, words, pictures, all of these things. And our subconscious absolutely cannot filter through all of this. So the fact that marketing has had to change to be able to get our impressions across is not a surprise, but we need to open our eyes. Image advertising works for big business. All of you have heard the McDonald's commercials and the Cokes and the Hondas and all of this stuff. It works, but most small business owners can't afford it. You just can't afford to spend the money to be able to do what you need to do. Now, there are some combinations of things, going back to the funeral home example, where we knew our target market. Our target market for that business was a 55 to 75-year-old female between $25,000 and $100,000 household income within a 5-mile radius of where we were at. That was our target market. Now, it took us about 4 or 5 different tries, but we ended up finding out that as we're learning more about my target market, we found out they like giving their opinion. They like it when people ask, what do they think? Surprise. So we started asking them what they think, and we'd start sending them surveys. Direct response. We send it out. They take the opportunity and mail it back. It took us a while, but we identified the questions, got it down to 1 page, front and back, 13 questions, and after about 8 months, we were able to get a 6% response rate, which for direct mail, anybody ever done direct mail before? All right. What kind of response rate do you get? What's that? Yeah. Which was why when we got 6, we thought we rang the bell. This was great. So there's some value to that. So we found out a little bit more. It's all about testing and measuring and marketing. Right. But what we ended up doing when we did the direct mail piece, we started doing some radio advertising at the same time. Combination of radio, direct response, jumped it by another 50%. So we went to 9% response rate. We also learned that with radio, for whatever reason, people don't pay any attention to the frequency. We'd run the campaign and do a direct mail during a 6-week period, and then we'd stop for 6 weeks. And then we'd do it again, and people think we were doing it all along. And the results that we got didn't change. So we cut our marketing budget in half and got the same results. Don't know why, but at this point, I learned a long time ago that with marketing, if you put your emotions into this, do something that you like, whether it's the picture that gets used or the headline or the method that you use to be able to advertise, if you do it because you like it, you're probably going to be wrong. You've got to do what your ideal client likes. Once you know that, who cares what you like as long as you're getting the results? So, direct response advertising, giving them a reason to be able to get back in touch with you. Call this number. Come back, mail this postcard, send back the letter, bring in this coupon, whatever those things are, giving them a reason to take action. The direct response focus works. If you want to do image advertising over and above that, there are combinations that can work very well, depending on your budget. Focus on your ideal client's pain, not what you have to offer. Back when we started and were running Yellow Pages at the funeral home, it was air conditioning, family rooms, newly updated bathrooms or whatever it is. It's telling them about the funeral home. That's what everybody did. Ideally, in your businesses, there's probably a few of you that care about your business name. It's you and your mother. They care, and maybe your dad. But your customer doesn't care. What they want to know is what you're going to do to be able to take away their pain or to solve a problem for them. So find out what their pain is and tell them how you're going to fix it. That's the message in your headline, in whatever it is that you use to communicate with your suspects. If you focus on their pain and let them know how you're going to fix the problem, you will be successful.